everyone, my name is Webweaver and welcome back to another episode of World of Horror. So today, we're chilling, we're just hanging out, we're just, I said we're chilling. Do I have to say it again? I guess I do. We're chilling. We are Bing and or chilling. Haven't said that in a while. But it's a fun saying, I want to bring it back. I will play a custom character someday, Copium. Who do I want to play, actually? I'm trying to think. Do we play Kyrie again? I don't know. She's very powerful. I think we go ahead and, yeah, we could do a little Kyrie gaming. As a treat for fun. And I think that was Hunted by the Cult. We'll do a little Gazoo gaming. Flesh regrowth is pretty good to get right off the bat. Now, I think I want to go with a ritual dagger. I want to try. But obviously, since we're going to be preparing and we're going to be getting that item, at the end of the day, typically, we're actually okay with just getting small candle. But I would really like to try it. But dexterity and strength and charisma, that's pretty rough, Chief. That's pretty bad. I don't think we're gonna be able to do that one. Unless we get pretty lucky. Okay? And I'm gonna save this configuration. Because I do think the, you know, when World of Horror first came out and we got the vending machine, I think it was pretty obvious to say, like... Where's my mouse cursor? I don't even see it anymore. But I think it was pretty obvious to say, like, back in the day, you know, the vending machine was completely useless, right? Like, the vending machine was just completely worthless. It didn't really do anything. And, yeah, I mean, it was something, you know? Oh, nice. We didn't find anything useful. We just found, like, one of the best spells in the game. But that's not very useful, so we just dunked it in the fucking trash. But, yeah, no. It's like, the vending machine was so bad for such a long time that, do I want to do the chainsaw? Probably not. We could, though. Maybe. Perhaps. But, the chainsaw. The vending machine was so bad for such a long time that when bricks came out, it was like, holy shit, vending machine is the meta. Right? Like, the singular meta. And the entire game changed to be based around bricks and brick economy and all that. And then from there, we learned about how powerful Haru could be by stacking smonks and how you could manage your money. And now... it's kind of gone full circle to the vending machine basically being completely fucking useless now. Still good on Haru, I would assume, but unfortunately for everybody else, it's not so great. So, you know, I don't know how to feel about it, honestly. Paranoia. I will go get money again. Now, here's the thing. Insomnia is not actually that bad anymore, because it actually just does what it says, which is, it does what it says on the tin. No more, getting owned. And we did get the ritual dagger. That's pretty cool. Now, the thing is, do I want to get, like, this is crazy. Like, this is wild. Just to try to get a compass, I guess? I mean, we got it on the first try. We've won with 17% Doom before, but, we won with 50% starting Doom before. That was a run. But, you know. I don't really know. Alright, great. We get to talk about the elves and the Nazis again. That's wonderful. Did I say that too early in the video and then YouTube's gonna be like, what the fuck did you just say? I swear to God, Susan, it was a reference to an old movie that's terrible. Susan, no, please. We'll just take the damage or whatever, that's fine. But, we are out here and we're living. I haven't really done much, outside of just, like, IRL stuff in the last couple of days. So I don't really have any, like, anecdotes. We'll do a little polite answering. That's fine. Our doom's been fluctuating like crazy because of reasons. But, I am gonna try to, I guess, because I'm trying to think of what to talk about right now. Plunger and I recorded more Mystery of the Druids. There will probably be a Druids episode out on Thanksgiving, if I had to guess. But I am trying to figure out how the subtitling tool works in Adobe, and for one speaker, it's very easy to use, but I don't know how it's going to be with two speakers, because I would like to see if I can't do more accurate subtitles, because Adobe's auto subtitle generation is way better than YouTube's. Like, it's actually insane how much better it is. I don't know why I did that, honestly, because we're about to eat. Yeah, you know what? I was stupid for this. What did Web mean by this? But, anyways. That's fine. Get me out of here. We can heal, right? Yeah. We didn't fight any enemy, by the way. It's not second enemy on the list, but, you know, that is pretty funny. Let's go get a light source. Good old-fashioned light source and peculiar painting. Hopefully we can get self-therapy and then just, like, re-roll into the dream, I suppose. That sucks. You know? I mean, sometimes your favorite commission artist just has demonic sigils all over their house, and you feel a sense of impending, world-ending dread. Oh, fuck. So you know how I said we didn't have to worry about insomnia because it's not the same thing anymore? Well, do I have something for you? Let's just run, that's fine. What if I told you that now it'll be just like the insomnia that we remembered from the good old days? The good old days? There's nothing good about those days. Fearful gaming. Can I get a flashlight now? Yes. Why, yes, I will take +1 to a stat. Thank you very much. But, I have no idea what happening. Fuck it, we ball. Holy Candle is pretty good. I don't know why Kyrie was trying to perform a ritual, in a commission artist's house. That seems like there would probably be... That would be a Twitter thread that goes viral, right? Like, somebody commissioned a painting, and I was working on it, and then they visit my house, which is already very weird. Oh, I'm stupid, aren't I? Oh, I'm very dumb. What the hell did I do here? It's completely fine. Fuck it, we ball. This was definitely intentional, and I definitely intended this. Don't ask me why. I don't have an answer. I was not paying attention. Did we have to do it like this? Nope, as long as one of these hit. Oh, that's fucked. That's fucked! Okay, so that was our first enemy. And we got Emmy, that's cool. I really am stupid, aren't I? Now, how do we recover from this? This is how Web can still win? That was our second mystery. What the fuck? What is this? What are these? What is this layout right here? Akamanto? Fucking Akamanto? I was like, oh, here's how Web can still win. I can't do Akamanto right now, can I? No? Maybe. I don't know. Fuck it, we ball, I guess. I don't really like this, but here we go. Does Emmy work now? I saw her sprite there. That's pretty cool. Does 1 reason damage. Oh, look! 40% hit chance. That's great. We gotta run here, don't we? We gotta run here. Yeah. Second enemy, by the way. Nice. Oh, we don't have the small candle. That's right. That's crazy. What is Emmy supposed to do so I can actually pay attention? Completing a mystery regains 1 reason. Oh, she got new art, didn't she? Neat. Go outside, touch stone. Oh, nice. Rolled a fucking 12. Beautiful. That'll definitely be the correct order. And I've accidentally skipped the first fight. Nice. Also, Emmy is half an insomnia. I don't know how to feel about that. Half an insomnia. Half a car! Oh, yo, this is how Web can still win. Hold on. Okay, so probably just use this. Because we need the inventory space. And also we might get hit here. So that's gonna do 860? Oh. 760? 76? Oh no. Let's go. This is how Web can still win. I wanted to get this from the history club, baby. Oh no, my granduncle, he's escaped from his mortal coil. Okay, so here's the thing. We throw the Kurikosa mask, and then I don't know why we have bonus damage here because I'm not paying attention, but that's pretty cool. Self-therapy gives you immense gains. You love to see that. Do I dare take charisma? You know what? I do. Free spell. That's a free reroll. That's a free max reason. As a treat, unless you get brainworms, in which case die, perish even. Collapse. I mean, he's weak to magic? They're all weak to magic? Have we just never... Wait, what is Ritual Dagger? It's actually sharp. Never mind. I keep thinking we're using the small candle because I have, like, no object permanence whatsoever. But, after I'm done with this episode, I'm going to try to cook something for Thanksgiving. TM. Because I have an idea. I have an idea of making something for Thanksgiving. And I did get invited to a Thanksgiving thing. And so, while it is not expected of me to cook, I wanted to try. And it's not like I haven't cooked stuff before, but, you know. No, just take the EXP. Don't be stupid. You're playing as Kyrie. You can afford to live dangerously. Do I just want to do School Scissors? Fuck it. I mean, it's not like we don't have 3 spells, and one of them is Multiply Wound, which is pretty cool. Also, I'll take that Meat Cleaver, just for fun, you know. It is a bow and a clap. That's really cool that Emmy is a thing, apparently. I wasn't paying attention to see if she healed me, though. Because, again, I don't really pay attention to these things at all. But, oh, this guy's a dickhead. Absolutely not. Learn a new spell or gain some EXP? That sounds great. Oh, he can't run away. I think we just run away, right? Because, like, we take some damage and I don't want to deal with it? Yeah. I don't want to deal with Time Warper. Time Warper is kind of a douche. I mean, normally I just trust the ghost because I think it's, like, incredibly funny, but I will actually look this one up. I don't think I've ever clicked the don't listen button. Maybe I did it, like, once, and then I never did it again because it's, like, the bad option. Oh, no, wait, that's a guaranteed good option. Hold on. And also, with this gives you library notes if it succeeds. This just gives you -2 Doom. Library notes are kind of redundant now with Kyrie's bag, aren't they? Like, I don't really think that Kyrie needs library notes. Like, she used to be kind of dependent on it, so that event was a good thing. But, like, especially because library notes could be discarded randomly because the game hates you, which was very funny. But also, like, oh, nice. 3 damage? That's great. That's wonderful, actually. Why are these throwing weapons so pathetic? What happened? Okay, we can definitely do this. But, yeah, no. I don't really see what the point is now. Because, I mean, you're playing as Kyrie. You have Kyrie's bag. It's a permanent, it's a permanent library notes that you can use with your existing spells. So you can actually re-roll spells, which is so powerful. I'm actually, like, genuinely, like, that should probably be changed. Because, like, succeeding that check and just getting library notes is, like, okay, nice. And the cool thing is, we can just forgore. Uh-oh, that's brain worms. And the thing is, when we get rid of brain worms, it disappears the spell, so we have to do that. Anyways, this is a bow and a clap, right? Yeah. But anyways, what was I saying? I don't know. I beat the Girls Frontline event. It's only got a less than a week now. I do want to try the scoring map to see if there's, like, some way in hell I could get the shrimp accessory, because I'm, like, one of the... Like, listen, I love the gimmick that Shrimp does, which is she's an SMG, but she's an SMG that has a 260% damage buff for herself. I think that's really funny, and I want to make a Shrimp composition work. Because I stan weird gimmicks. So bow, clap, bow, bow, clap. Okay, so we're fine. We got here. Probably want to... We'll get rid of Multiply Wound. Oh, we just re-rolled in the Multiply Wound. That's pretty cool. Now, if you don't mind me, I'll just be working my way back up. I would really appreciate it if I could heal here. I mean, that's pretty good, too. I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the things that I could re-roll into. Fuck it, we ball. I mean, I'll use it if I have to, but my sort of policy is I don't want to use the thing if I don't have to. I guess my problem with, I should probably get Multiply Wound back, because we're most likely going to need something to kill Akamanto. But, how do I put it? Like, I hadn't played Girls Frontline in a while, so the story was, I had no idea what was going on in the story. But I will admit that that fucking event was so good. It's still there, but, like, you know, I'll most likely... Like, I need to go back and play the other events just to actually see what happens. Because I stopped around... what was it? Was it Turbulence? That doesn't sound right. I think it was, like, when... It was something to do with the... I stopped playing around the time that it was, like, the story event was, like, about M4A1 and the Naitos, I guess? The NYTOs. Like, that was around the time I stopped playing. Like, it was after the first 2 major events in EN, because it was, like, Continuum Turbulence and the other one. Both of those were really good. But, yeah, I've been playing it again. It's a really good game. It's horrible, but because it's a gacha game, and Sangvis capture is bullshit. But you know, it's all right. I'm enjoying it. I'm an average enjoyer. Now, the problem that I'm having here is that I'd like to not die. Thank you. I'd like to not die. Do we got any curses remaining? One more curse? I'll get cursed. Yo! You'll love to see that. Also, do you know how, like, if you're not playing on Harbinger of Doom, how free this is? Like, can you imagine having 17 max health, 21 max health, and then getting this? That's insane. This is so good. This is absolutely incredible. This is... Even if it was percentage-based to where it would be very bad on those difficulties, it would still be ridiculously overpowered. Like, oh my god. That's amazing. We love that. We actually stan... I probably can't say the name, because I don't want to get another email from YouTube, but you know how it is. So we'll eat the lump of flesh. We got... holes, I think? Oh, yeah, we're on Gazoo. Who would have guessed? So I need a way to kill, Akamanto. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna need... I mean, that's pretty good. And we can keep re-rolling it, so it's pretty free. That is, indeed, what I wanted. I'm not trying to do the stupid glitch. Just give me something I can heal myself with, please. Thank you very much. I mean, I did ask if I could heal myself with it, and they did say yes. I think Mind Drain is probably completely fine, although we do have minus max sanity, so do keep that in mind. We're at 10 right now. So Mind Drain hits a little harder. Listen, I already clicked. Move the mouse a little bit, just an inch. There you go. I have no idea what programs the fucking park guest to FNAF jump scare you, but, you know, it is what it is. Alright. Who could it be? You can't help but smile. It's Akamanto. He's back. Tell your friends. I love that. That's an F12 moment. That's a certified F12 moment. So here's the thing. We need 4 reasons to kill this dickhead. So we're gonna do a little bit of that, and then we're going to do a little bit of this again. And then we're going to maybe just fucking kill him? I don't know. We're doing 5 damage. Did you know that? We are doing 5 damage. That's pretty cool. If we hit this, we'll kill him. Maybe. Trademark? You can't see any way out? Listen, Kyrie, you're clearly not looking at the exit. Now, you might say that Akamanto is an opaque fellow, and you cannot see through him. However, you will be able to step over his corpse. It's not going to be that tall. So this is going to do 3... So 8. That'll do 8. I have a fun idea. Just as a little joke, right? Just a little joke? As a little laugh? 90% chance? Here's the thing. Like, listen. I've played this game enough that let me just say this right now. If we hit the 90% chance here, we easily win. Okay? We just easily win. We sweep the lighthouse. There's no doom concern. There's no nothing. We easily sweep the lighthouse. If we fail this 90% chance, we obviously lose. So, it's literally the entire game is off this attack right here. And it hits, so it doesn't even matter. Okay? I just wanted to point that out. I've played this game long enough to know exactly what was gonna happen, and it's exactly what happened. So, like, you know... I don't know, like luck or something? So now we will win easily. And that'll be the episode, because I've got stuff to do. Other than that, yeah, pretty good, pretty good. There was no knowledge check, so we never brought ourselves to 8 knowledge. But as you can see, it's just dexterity, strength, and charisma. So we're gonna eat -3 here. But I think we're overall fine, right? Because holes is only at the end of the mystery. So we should be rather okay there. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Did we get Heart of Darkness? No, we didn't. So the charisma is wasted. Completely. The charisma is completely wasted. The charisma isn't real. You kind of hate to see that, but that's alright. Do I want to wear the Crestfallen mask? Because here's the thing. Like, we could do a little funny thing right here where we do this, and then You do a little bit of that, and then you do like a little bit of that, and look, you're at max health. Very funny. Very haha funny moment. Funny World of Horror moment. That's crazy. That's so metal, actually. That is so metal. It's look who it is. Do I want to try to throw this to get some, like, blunt damage bonus or whatever? I don't know. I don't really care. Just kill him. Like, now we can just, like, beat him up, you know? Now we get the damage bonus. Look at that. You kick Takashi-san. The enemy seems to be weak against this. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize we had, like, 3 out-of-town mysteries. That's very unfortunate. That's a pretty unfortunate run. But it could have been a lot worse, you know? It could have been, like, Worrying Ward, Freaky Flood. Although I'm jury's still out on Freaky Flood. And by jury, I mean, like, a jury of your peers and not Jury, the character. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But, anyways, thanks so much for watching. My name's been Webweaver255, huh? Pretty interesting. What was your, out of the 10 new events and enemies, was that 36 new events, 10 new enemies? Something like that. Out of those, that pool of things that we've never seen before, and I was very, like, you remember it, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my god, I've always wanted that to be added to the game. I can't believe Pantstash did that just for me. Out of that new stuff that we saw that's totally real, what was your favorite? Tell me in the comments down below. Have a good one, stay safe out there, bye!